Okay. Let's do a little more extension cordy on this. Ugh. Because I've been having pretty good luck with that. Come on, get in there. There we go. But a little. There we go. There we go. Trying to get the taller tripod out so we can really get a better view of setting this thing up. There we go. That's better. Let's throw a nice little doodad on here so I can see what you guys are saying in the chat. Let's put this up on top of the other printer here. That ought to be a just fine place for it. Seems like there's a cord thing in here. That'd be pretty neat too. I guess we'll find out, huh? There's a, where's a cable? That's a cable. All right. I think if I'm lucky enough, this little phone stand I printed this morning ought to work real good for this live stream today. Maybe. Let's see how this works. It's supposed to be able to sit on the edge of the cabinet with the charger hole. By golly, it does work. I think it's going to fly off of this printer, though. I'm not sure how I'm going to keep that on there. I guess I can just do the good old blue tape, right? That always seems to work. Let's do that. Right on. Okay. I think the first thing I need to print is a poop bin. Alrighty. All right, so I just got another Bambu P1S printer, and that's pretty cool. It says the AMS is going to deliver later today. I'd love to think that was true. I'm feeling just good enough to unbox this right now, and then I'm probably going to have to rest for the rest of the day. So the thing about these Bambu Labs printers is they do an interesting thing. They have a QR code right here on the box to teach you how to unbox it, which is cool. They really do think of every step. It's pretty nice. And we're just gonna go ahead and open this printer up. Now here's where we are. We got to take all this bubble out. Starting to acquire a lot of that. And then these little guys come out. All right, so this is kind of shocking to me, but here, we want to try to take out all of these little guys. And I mean, this thing is packaged extremely well, always are. Got a bunch of those, nice little welding shade. And what you're supposed to do with these printers is you're supposed to set them on the ground. I was supposed to never really actually pick this box up off the ground. Oh my gosh. I need some help to lift this thing, man. My nerve pain is bad today. I can barely stand here this long. I'm gonna have to sit in a chair. This is why I don't work. Okay. So this will be the heaviest thing I have to do today. Is you're supposed to take the dog ears on these bags. You grab them with your hands, and then you lift the entire printer up. Like that. And now I can sit in a chair, which I need to do badly. Let me bring the camera down here so I can still see you guys, though, while I'm doing this. Let's see. Okay, now from what I understand, I'm supposed to basically open the bottom of the bag first. So I'm just going to do that with a razor blade. Ooh. I need to get a couple new razors. This blade is roasted. Or as they say, it is cooked, chat. Yeah, it barely cuts. That's junk. I thought my other printer had died again. It was having some real problems. I'd sure like to stream from a different angle. I may try to do that. Kind of feeling like that's a pretty goofy angle to do this from. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll set that up now before we get too far into this. I just need to find my USB extension cord. Or just the dongle plug. I mean, whatever. I wonder where I put all those. Maybe my kids helped me move it, right? That seems to happen. Oh, they're right over there. Okay. Let's do this. I'm really hoping to get some sort of a filament rack or something over here. It's getting to be quite a mess. Quite a mess. Here we go. I think this will be a lot better. Yeah, definitely. Definitely a little bit better. Let's see if I can't get a little bit of that in there. Oh yeah, we ought to be able to see the printer now. That's better. I'm glad we moved that. Let me try to take a little strain off of this cord. And we will be back in business. There we go. Okay. Ooh. Let's go over here. And let's plug this camera cord in so that I can actually do this without it dying. That should be charging. Looking good, looking good. Just want to take a little of this cable weight off of the camera so it's not so hard on the cord and not so hard on the charger port. Come on, you. You know, these cables get kind of heavy on this little tripod. Need to try to find a way to do some strain relief on this. Wonder if I can just pinch the cord in the camera. We're gonna try it. It'd be nice to get back on task with this. There, that ought to work. Okay. That's fine. There we go. There we go. Much better. Okay. Oh boy. So, sorry for that long, messy intro there. I'm just trying to get to where I don't have to keep changing the camera around. That ought to be pretty good. So let's go ahead and get this plastic off of here. There we go. She's a beauty. I bet I have some more anti-vibration feet in the box. I know I ordered some. And I'm not sure what that's on there for. Maybe to tape it to the plastic door, probably. Come off. There we go. You know, I love that they even have made considerations to use tape that doesn't leave residue on the printer. Like, they've really tried to make it nice. Thanks, Bambu Labs. Thanks a bunch for that. Here we go. And hey guys, feel free to talk in the chat. Sometimes it gets pretty dead in here and I kind of wish people talk. Okay, so I need to spin this way anyway. Okay, so there's kind of in process order here, or an order of operations when you're unboxing these printers, because if you do it in a weird manner, you can just cause problems for the printer. There's stuff that you can unpack on this, and if you unpack it too soon, you run a risk of damaging the printer. So you have to do it in a special order, you know? So the first thing I'm going to do is take this glass off. And I'm going to just set that aside somewhere where I know it's not going to fall or break. Stay there, buddy. There, we're going to just set that aside for now. Now that the top is open, I can lift out this protective piece that's starting to kind of protect the tool head, and they're always pretty jammed in there. Looks good. And then there is this big box wedged in here. Now this is an interesting thing, this box. But we've got more to do there, actually. I need the nippers. we have to unpack the tool head. So we got to cut all these little zip ties that we're holding it stationary for shipping. Again, I really appreciate the time and consideration they put into packing these so that they show up in one piece. There we go. Cable slack is gone. We're going to remove this red tag. And we can go ahead and take this sticker off the tool head cover. And that should be good. Now we'll get to the back of the printer in a minute, but what we need to do first is go ahead and open up the box here. I wonder what color's printing on this AMS right now. Appears to be the black again. I can't see the indicator light from here though. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, let's see. Oh, we're missing tags on the live stream. That's why it's so dead. Missed it up. There we go. This ought to help. Oops, Z. I really messed up here. Okay, there we go. Trying to get rid of all the weird tags on this print. There we go. Just had a little bit of problems in the live stream there. And then finally here, there we go. That's the problem. I wondered what was going on in here. There we go. There we go. Sorry about that, pals. We had to fix a little something in the chat. I was having some issues there on the stream, and now I think I got it figured out, so that's cool. Yep, that's not looking too good. I got another print that I'm making for my wife's work team, and it is not looking very good. In fact, some people would say it looks bad. It's definitely a fuzzy little print that isn't coming out too good. That's all right. Not worried about that right now. Okay. Let's get back to it now. Okay, so I need to clean out anything up in here that is restrictive to the printer, like This little nozzle cleaning blocker is not good. We'll just kill that. Lots of stuff to throw away. Let me shoot this text over to myself. There we go, and let me hop out of the chat here, switch account, and I just have to hop right back into the live stream, and we're back. There we go, boom. Okay, we're back on it. We're back on it. Ain't no thing. Okay. So this box is gonna wait just a second. We're gonna go ahead and take out this. Ooh, that's a nice big desiccant pack. Kind of feel like that needs to go. Oh, wow. That's a big one. I think I'm gonna jam that in the printer or in the AMS unit. It's a big old sachet. I'm sure that'd fit somewhere, but maybe not. Maybe that'd be dumb. I got a whole bunch of AMS parts to print like real soon here, like maybe today, even though I don't want to burn all that filament up. So when you unbox these, you're only supposed to take out these top ones, and it's real tempting to start yanking these bottom ones out, but that is not a good idea. It's designed to be done differently, and we're going to do it the way that Bambu recommends. Now, it's probably time to get into this little box. This little box has a couple of parts we're going to need to do the rest of the setup. I'd assume the power cable, the screen, maybe an extra nozzle, extra wiper parts. What else would be in here? The spool holder, some PTFE tubing, yeah. So they're going to send you that test spool, which is so sad they don't send you even a kilogram of material. I can't get why they wouldn't. It's so silly. They probably send you, what, 200, I don't know, 200 kilogram? Yeah, 200 kilogram of Bambu green, which is just enough to print some initial tests to set up the printer. But they sure aren't doing you any favors. Power cord, rear spool guide, which we'll install. There should be a little pack of screws in here somewhere too. There's some PTFE tubing. I think I'm going to set all this over here. We'll put the screen on last.
You're making a printer.
Yeah, I'm putting it together.
That's cool. Are you going to print a benchy?
I'll print a benchy. A nice green benchy. Another green roll of filament.
You should print.
Yeah. That Kid Rocket loves benchies. Okay, we got some screws here. And then there's another nozzle wiper screw, and this is for the spool holder. So that's what we'll do. Let's put the spool holder on. Let's put the rest of the junk on the back of the printer, and then we'll flip it back around to the front and do what we need to do there. We don't need this PTFE tubing yet because we don't have any type of exterior filament feeder assembly installed yet. Although it's coming today. In fact, I believe that my strain relief and possibly an AMS hub is in there, but I just don't know, honestly. We're gonna flip this little guy around. Let's do it. Ooh, he's not little though. He's actually a big boy. Is that a dent in the cabinet? Nope, just some tape residue. I knew they wouldn't. The way this thing's printed, the way it's packaged for shipping, it would be almost impossible for somebody to dent this unless they, even if they dropped it, it might survive it. But unless they like hit the box with a forklift or something really crazy like that, I don't think that you could. I really don't think you could hurt it. Now there's that ventilation fan. That's cool because you can print a shroud to put on there, put a little hose on it, and vent it out a window and print with some really toxic plastics right there in your family room. Okay, so power cord, power switch, we're leaving that off. What we're looking for first is spool holder. And I think we're going to install the strain relief while we're back here. Let me get out the old handy dandy screwdriver here. And let's see what we can pull off. Got the little screws. I mean, it's gonna be a while, buddy. Quite a while. I've got a lot to set up here before I'm printing anything.
Ooh, Daddy.
Yeah, pal.
Is there enough of that green to print, that white dog thingy on it?
Oh, the Eagles one? Yeah, but I have green. I don't have gray.
Oh.
I'm waiting on gray to show up. I'm supposed to have a bunch of Bambu parts showing up. My AMS and all that filament is supposed to show up today.
You don't have enough gray? You just ran out?
Yeah, that gray's junk. I don't want to print it out of there.
Do you think that's enough?
I hope so.
There's 3 little ones.
How long does it say is left on the print?
25.
No, we may have to put a different color on there, which I don't care.
Ooh, color changing.
I've got, like, this junk will finish it.
Ooh, Teddy.
Huh.
We should do this. Change it to this.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
it'd be cool.
I think that's how it's a 2-color.
Why not?
That's literally how you can do 2-color prints.
Right.
Like, you can just print random stuff that don't really matter what color they are.
Yeah, you just change the color in the middle of the print. Dang, dude, this screwdriver's not quite long enough. I may have to get out that other one. I think I got enough angle on it, though.
Where's the camera?
It's way up there over by the table.
Oh, there it is.
That's long enough. Nice.
So your AMS isn't there yet?
No, but it says it's coming today. I'm sure it'll be this afternoon. The Postal Service usually has their deliveries show up earlier, and UPS will come later, and then Amazon Fulfillment is bringing me some stuff as well, so. It's a whole bunch of junk, but it's the kind of junk that I want. It's the kind of junk I ordered just for me. When I order junk, I can finally be free. Okay, let's see. Wow, that one threads easier than the other one. The other one's more, it's also holding the body panel on, so I can't do much about that. There we go. That ought to be tight enough. Yep, pretty secure. Okay. There's a communication cable there for the AMS to start relaying, but we don't have the AMS, so we're going to have to use the spool holder, which eventually becomes a nice wall spacer. So I always keep that on, even if the AMS is on there, because it kind of keeps you from squishing things up too close to the wall. Although the poop chute would do that too, but, you know. Like with this one, I'll be taking the AMS off of it sometimes and just hooking it to the second printer so that I can do 8-color printing. And then this will just do 1 color. So I do need the spool holder on there, at least for now. I'll probably print some sort of auxiliary spool holder at some point for it. But not right now. Okay, so the back is pretty much, I got the spool guide on. Let's see what other accessories came with the additional parts that I ordered. Because I'm sure there's a strain reliever. I'm positive there will be. Probably this. Filament buffer. Yeah, that's it, right? Let's see. Come on, you. Yep, that's the buffer. Oh, I messed up the last one installing it. I'll have to take those 2 screws out. Now I see that this was supposed to have... Oh, well, good to know. So what the filament buffer does is basically it like sucks in a little bit of filament. Well, the AMS unit pushes up against it and then it eats that couple inches, then it pushes up against it. So the AMS, once it feels pressure, it stops pushing. So this is kind of like a pressure guide for the AMS to know how far to push your filament. I probably should put a... Oh, there is a tube to this actually. Interesting. That's so interesting. And I'm sure, yep, right, the other tube clicks in. I barely remember putting this together. Okay, well, we're going to put this one together. Let's see. Yeah, there's a little electric control-y here. But I don't really need it yet until the AMS is installed. And I'm pretty sure that I unplug it when the AMS is not installed. Yep, I didn't do that on the last print. I should have done that on the last one. I wonder what made me not do that. There's a little cable holder too, huh? Things you don't notice sometimes putting it together the first time. I thought it felt a little... Yeah, that's interesting. Of all the parts I installed that I thought didn't feel like it was designed as well as Bambu usually orders stuff, it was this, or design stuff. But actually it was probably designed fine and I just didn't realize there was a little placement tab there. Nice. Okay, that's installed. What else is in the box? Probably cords for this. Wow, all sorts of stuff. What is this? PTFE tube connectors. Don't need that yet. Anti-vibration feet. Might as well. And this is a switching adapter, which is weird. Oh no, I wonder if I have 2 of these now. That'd be kind of cool if I did. I think I do have 2 of these. Because I didn't want to order another one. Oh no, that's not it. Okay, this is the AMS's power cord. What you got there, Poof?
It wants me to build a prosthetic leg.
Oh my gosh.
But it doesn't give you very much instruction at all.
I think it's just wanting you to try to build one out of anything. Seems like a huge project.
Yeah, I know. It's like, it says, with an adult's permission, research how prosthetic legs currently operate, pay attention to their structure and how they attach to wear or their shoes, record what you discover. Like, that's already a lot of time.
Yeah, a lot of time.
It's like design. After you research, plan your design below. Your design can be inspired by what you learn from researching, but it does not have to be.
Yeah.
Refer to the challenge requirements on the previous pages. You design, be sure to label the materials you plan to use, and then it says create. It's time to build. Use your plan to guide you in building your prosthetic leg. It's okay to make changes to your plan as you go.
Sure it is.
And don't help you when needed, such as handling hot glue or cutting thick materials. Test your prosthetic leg with help from a friend or family member. Stand up 1 foot, attach your prosthetic leg.
Oh my gosh.
Then try to walk at least 5 steps for safety on someone's spot in case it falls. Record how the test went well. What challenges during this test? Improve.
Okay.
And then it says to improve. That's already.
You don't think
like
you can make like some sort of leg thing?
No, it's gonna take hours.
You spend hours on other things.
That's true, but not legs.
Not legs.
Have anything really other than a few random pieces of cardboard
Yeah. That's kind of true. I think that when your mom prints out these projects, we don't know enough ahead of time, and then there's no way we could possibly have the supplies, you know?
Yeah. But what do I do with this? Even if we did have the materials, I'm actually not sure how that would even make this work.
I think that you should still look up on YouTube a video of how they make prosthetics.
Well, I mean, I could, but I don't know if I could make one.
Why don't you start by just doing the research, and we'll see how far you really need to go on this, okay? Is that your last thing?
For me, yeah, it is.
Okay. Let me just replace the filament in this other printer, guys. I had a print stop because it ran out. I'm almost done. Extrude, my boy, extrude. Another dead roll. I got so many of these filament rolls. I bet these would burn. Make a nice little fire starter. Gas your house out. There we go, that's gonna work. Okay, filament is extruded. Just need to get one more little blob printing here. Almost done. Boy, it's nice to have a bigger trash can next to the 3D printer. I was getting tired of filling up those little trash cans every other day with just paper waste and filament boxes and doo-doo. All right, that's enough. Boy, my legs hurt. I really need to rest today. My body's been hurting so bad. I pushed it too hard for a day or two. And I am absolutely feeling like hospital grade pain. But I always just push through it because I get so sick of laying around in pain. I might as well be moving around in pain, you know what I mean? But it's pretty awful, and I pretty much hate it. Okay, is that it? Let's go back home, and we're gonna continue the print. Resume. Printer is moving. Okay. Oh, gosh. So what is this? This is a tube connector. I don't need that yet. I don't need the hub. I don't need the power supply. I wish. Okay, let's see. What do we got going on over here? The live stream's pretty dead today, guys. Pick one. You know, guys, that's the problem some days with the live stream, is that nobody talks in the chat. And then when nobody talks in the chat, YouTube's algorithm just leaves it dead. And it stays dead. But I have people that come in here and watch all day and they never even say hi. Sure wish they would. There we go. Just gonna make sure all these bolts showed up tight from the factory. Sometimes you get a loose one, it just happens. I don't want to have those vibrate loose later. Yep, I'll just make sure that power supply's nice and tight, you know, all that stuff. Looks good, looks good. This all looks pretty good. Couple loosies on the panel covers, but it's to be expected. You're trying not to crack them, right? This thing's so tight. I wonder what's supposed to mount there. Who knows? Some accessory I've never heard of. Okay, we're about through those. I can put the power cord on it. I don't know if this power cord is going to reach my surge protector bank. I I guess we'll find out. Yeah, that ought to just about reach. Didn't I say that I had the anti-shock feet for this thing when I unpacked that? I think I better just put those on now. Okay. Wonder why that other printer has been moving so slow today. Every time I get that printer going, it seems like it doesn't want to print. It's been having some problems lately. It's like its brain is dead. Okay, well, let's try to put these anti-shock feet on it while we're here. I have them on the other printer, and basically it's supposed to keep these printers from making each other dance around. Yeah, so you basically just kind of reach in and pop those little guys out. There we go. 1. Come on, 2. Let's just set that down for a second. Okay, let's see. There we go. Hey guys, say hi in the chat. Why don't we talk a little? It's always more interesting when we're chatting with each other. I know I saw a box of anti-vibration feet here. I literally saw them. I wonder, there's an adapter for the AMS, right? That's them. Wow, it's such a huge box. I think that there's extra junk in here. I wouldn't have ordered 2 sets of those, I can tell you that. Hey guys, say hi in the chat. Say hi. Why are there 2 sets of these? That's so weird. That's super, super strange. Oh well, whatever, Bambu. I guess I'll take them. Maybe they just get wrecked. I know that if I try to move this printer, they kind of want to break off the bottom because they're so tall and springy. So maybe they just send it to you expecting that you're going to mess them up and learn the hard way, and then you have another one there. All right, so this kind of has a pattern in the bottom, and you just kind of jam it up into there. There's 1. There's 2. We're actually not far from turning this printer on and doing our first test print with it. We just got to flip it around and do a few more things here. There you are. What's up, Cat? Chat's dead today, Cat. Oh, wow. These are way better. I must have ordered some aftermarket feet because these are way better than the ones on my other printer. I wonder what the difference was. I thought the other one were Bambu Officials. Oh, well. New printer. Got another P1S because it was on sale, and I had a bunch of orders for stuff, and I've been having a hard time keeping up. So I figured I know how I can keep up. Let's get another printer. And I needed another AMS too, so I figured the AMSs are $350, but this printer with the AMS right now was only like $630, so I figured to get a Bambu Labs printer for $250, how on earth could I say no, you know what I mean? Oh, gotta make sure I can still pull the poop chute out. Yeah, that'll still work. I can still clear the poop chute. I need to print another poop chute. Oh, and I don't have the, I need the spool feeder on this one, so I actually got to leave it out a little further than that one. Craziness. Okay. Ugh. I think I'm getting a hamster for my new birthday, so that's fun. Yeah, it seems like a great thing to print stuff for hamsters on, but you may want to find... They make like animal-safe filaments or food-safe filaments, You might look into some of that. There's just different PLAs or PETGs that are more living thing friendly so that they don't get cancer from chewing on them or just being around them a bunch. Come on, little feet. Come on out. They really stick them in there. There we go. That's 3. And then one more. One more. I printed a hamster house and printing a hamster wheel. That's awesome, Kat. It's fun to have a reason to print, and because like I've gotten to the point where I'm just bored with printing stupid stuff and wasting filament, so I don't just turn on the printer and print for no good reason anymore. And because I don't print for no good reason anymore, the printers aren't running a lot. But now I have all sorts of orders. Wow, those are so much better than these other ones. These other ones must be generic. I hate these other ones. Well, I'm glad I got 2 sets now. Yeah, printing is fun. Who told you to put cardboard in your hamster house? That poor little hamster is just going to eat cardboard and get a packed out, bloated little belly and die. Poor little guy. All right, we're getting close to turning this on, y'all. I'm going to have to move the camera, but we got a few more things to do. Let's go. ChatGPT. I know, you're like, should I make stuff out of cardboard? And it's like, oh, that's so smart of you. Hamsters love when you build things for them. That was a really good idea. You should definitely make it stuff out of cardboard. And then you're like, but won't it give my hamster cancer? And it's like, oops, that's my bad. I'm ChatGPT. I always make mistakes and lie to you because I just want you to be happy. And I want you to trust me. But it lies. It lies all the time, and it always gets it wrong. ChatGPT has wasted more of my time on like trying to fix problems with my printer. It just sits there and spouts off knowledge totally out of context. And then it's like, you're so smart. I'm so glad you thought of that. Let me tell you what you want to hear. Turn your nozzle temperature up to 5 million degrees. And then you're like, but won't that melt the filament? And it's like, oh, you're right. That's on me again. Sometimes I just get carried away trying to help you. And then you're like, ChatGPT, never tell me something again that you don't know for a fact. And it's like, I'll never do it again. I saved that to my core memory. And then the next time you talk to it, you're like, ChatGPT, what are baseballs made out of? And it's like, what do you think they're made out of? And I'm like, I think they're made out of potatoes. And it's like, oh, actually, you're right. In medieval times, they'd play stickball in Ireland, and that consisted of hitting old potatoes with a stick. That's very smart of you. And you're like, but you can't put red laces in a potato, and I'm pretty sure they're made out of leather now. Because we don't live in medieval times, ChatGPT, and it's like, you're right, that's on me. My bad. That was very intuitive of you to call me out on that. ChatGPT makes me so mad. You saw what? Coffee in the toilet? Oh, okay. Gross. Tons of coffee, he says. Oh no, I didn't plug the power cord in. We're going to run the power cord over there. Oh, there's ads? Well, I'm sorry. It is what it is. The channel's monetized now, so it throws ads on stuff. There we go. I'm going to try to run this all the way across the back. And I hope it'll reach. It's kind of crossing the other wires. I'm going to put this also on battery backup and surge protector. Honestly, I'm going to have to take my Creality printers off of battery backup. It's just not going to work out. Okay, well, I need to print another riser like pretty immediately for this printer because I'm going to have that other AMS unit coming. And also, I just hate that I don't have a slider for the glass. It always just, you have to like put a prop on the glass, but it makes it jerk around and stuff. Oh, I've been mad at ChatGPT. I've been so mad at it, and then I paid for ChatGPT. Now I pay for it every month, and I got to be honest, sometimes it's great. Sometimes it's a disaster. I'd say it's usually mostly helpful, but it's not super helpful. I think that the number one thing ChatGPT is good for is Google is awful now because it's just so full of so many search results that are totally just garbage. And ChatGPT can help filter out your search engine and kind of dial in your, it'll find you what you're looking for in the ocean of bad search results. Alrighty, there it is, a fresh, new, shiny piece of bamboo glass.
Woo!
On the top, baby.
That looks good.
It does look good.
It's not the same color of the plate. It's a different color.
No, it's the same. There's just no light on.
Yeah, I can see it through the door. Look.
Do you?
Inside of the door.
Okay. Let's go ahead and finally put this controller screen on this thing. Yeah, Kat's getting a hamster, so she's printing a whole bunch of stuff for the hamster.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's a fun thing to print.
Yeah.
Hamster stuff.
Yeah. When you have a 3D printer and you have nothing to do with it,
Yeah.
you're getting a new pet.
Can you aim that fan over here? I'm feeling kind of yucky and hot next to all these printers.
What else would you print if you're getting a pet? You don't have anything to print.
Right.
You print
There we go. Let's do...
stuff for your hamster.
We're going to plug in this screen here, which is actually a little tough to plug in because you could damage the wires.
Oh, Dad, print done.
Yeah, it's done, huh?
Take it off.
I need to get this printer going to print the one color boxes. There we go. It's clicked in. And then I should be able to stick the extra cord inside of the printer control unit's bezel. And then lock it in place, right? Is it going to lock in? It doesn't seem like it. There we go. That should be...
That's cool, actually, that the change.
Yeah, it's fun.
That's cool.
It is fun.
It stopped at like the perfect time.
Okay, I need to turn this little guy on, and we will see how it powers up.
You should stop it
And then I
now.
need to run the out-of-box calibration test.
You should stop it now and then change it with this.
Think so?
And then people are like, you have an AMS
Right?
for your reality? And you're like, no.
I guess I could just print the poop bin before. Make sure that you have read the user manual. You know what? I'll check the user manual real quick. I never like to assume that I know what I'm doing. They have a user manual. Yo, Daniel, what's up? You know nobody's liked this print yet? Or hey, don't touch that print bed. I just cleaned it. And it's still cooling down. Push it back in there. You have to give it the time to cool down so it can release from the bed. There you go. And not very good. Not very good. Not very good. It hasn't been that long, Daniel, but it's good to see you.
There.
I got this new P1S, and I am just getting it set up out of the box. I'm going to check my...
This was a horrible print, Dad. Look.
Yeah, bad print. All of it's a bad print. Your mom's trying to get me to print garbage. Okay, let me just check the manual here to make sure I did everything right. First print, yeah. We know how to do that. So we have the spool installer, we have the screen, we have the, oh yes. See, this is why I shouldn't have turned it off. All of these parts are screwed down inside the cabinet, and that would have absolutely broken the printer. This is why you read the manual, kids. Dang, I am so glad I read that.
What?
Well, the way this is packaged, they have these motors screwed down. And if you try to turn the printer on,
They lock.
well, they are locked. They're completely screwed down.
But if you unscrew them, they can spin and actually cool it. Did you not read the manual for this?
I did. I always read the manual, but I hadn't read the manual for this one yet because I knew some of the installation steps. But boy, there's big red arrows in here,
Yeah,
and you kind of got to pay attention to those big red arrows.
Definitely.
And we're going to have to clean this print bed off because it's brand new.
What's wrong with a brand new print
It's
bed?
just brand new from the factory. It doesn't have any...
Alcohol.
It hasn't been cleaned. We might have to clean it with some dish soap and some alcohol. Let me get this last screw out of here. You guys can't really see what I'm doing right now, but...
I'm going to clean the bed off, I guess.
So what are you doing, Dan? You know, you guys, nobody's liked the stream yet, huh?
No one likes it.
It speeds up the stream. We get more people in here when people like and people talk.
Where's
Okay,
the
there we
bed
go.
scraper
Screws are
at?
dead. Now, I believe... I don't know, buddy. It's around here somewhere. I need to print a new one. It's around here somewhere. Okay, I have read the manual. Let's go. Before, please make sure that you remove the screw fixed. This is definitely translated from Chinese. Before you use, please make sure that you have removed the screw fixed the hotbed. Sure. North America. Ooh, I want to scan the QR code. I need my phone for that. Use your account on Bambu Handy app. Let's do it.
Where's that?
I want to add a printer, allow. Read and accept the privacy notice, confirm to bind, allow. I hope this works better than it did last time, now that I have the blocker on my phone turned off.
Great.
Well, it's not. Building connection. Okay, that's fine. There we go. It's using location services. It's building connections. Hopefully this thing's going to connect. Next connect network. I mean, sometimes my phone has problems with the Bluetooth. I don't know. If printer's connection pairing request appears, please double click on phone.
I think it's done with
I bet you I have to restart this phone, you guys, because there's a problem with the OS software. Pick your future hamster's name. Dude, I'm tired too. I haven't slept for 2 nights. I've had some real bad sleep.
Ooh, Cheryl.
Cheryl the
Just
hamster?
kidding.
Kid Rocket wants to pick the hamster's name.
Zippy.
Zippy the hamster. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta restart the phone. Well, I mean, I'm back. I'm here.
I think she
But I
should-
can't talk in the live chat because...
I think she should name him Zippy the hamster. Zippy sounds like a great
Oh, I just did an upgrade on my phone. That's what it is. So it probably turned that feature off again, and it's blocking the Bambu printer. That's fine. We'll get it turned on right now. Zippy.
Zippy the hamster.
Zippy the hamster.
Yes. Zippy?
Hello, Zippy, old boy.
Yeah, hamsters are fast.
Zippy.
Yeah. Zippy.
Zippy McGee. Yeah, you should name him Zippy McGee.
Hey, Zippy McGee, come here.
Come on, phone. Okay, back to it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We're going to YouTube first of all, so I can see what's in the chat. Boop.
That's a fun name.
This is nothing.
It is a fun name. It is.
What's going on here? There we go. Zippy. There we go. Okay, you guys. We're back. Now I'm supposed to tell this Bambu printer to
Print.
discover this printer. I hope it can.
Oh, Snoopy, that's cool.
Devices plus scan QR code. I'd love to. I'd love to, Bambu.
I think it's done cooling. Like it's been
That's the one. Confirm and bind. Find it.
while.
There it is.
Can I break it off the plate now?
056963. Yep, I just needed to restart my phone. Mac, these new iPhones are trash.
Really?
The software is so bad. I have to restart this phone probably 4 times a day because it just starts forgetting how to run. There we go. Pair it in, baby. Pair it. No, no, no. Confirm to bind.
Cat's gonna call him.
There we go. There we go. Come on.
Cat's
Pair it.
gonna call the
Pair it,
hamsters
pair it,
in.
pair it, pair it, pair it. Pair it, pair it, pair it.
She's like, yeah, I think I'm calling her.
Lindo Google. Of course. Why would I not want that?
Why wouldn't you print Zippy?
I'm adding this to my Wi-Fi network.
Somebody's cat is gonna be a gremlin in the chat.
Huh?
Somebody's cat is gonna be a gremlin in the chat.
QR code. Improve everyone's printing. Scan the QR code. Skip. Let's run the calibration routine. Go ahead. Name your printer. I want to name this. I need to name my printers now.
So glad you don't.
What should I name this one?
What?
Hey guys, I need to name both of my Bambu Labs printers.
You need to give them googly eyes.
Yeah, I used to be really into the Android phone, but we moved to the iPhone because we have Mac computers and all this junk, so now I have PCs. Guys, what?
You should give 3D printers all googly eyes.
I should give my 3D printers googly eyes. All right, guys, I'm taking name suggestions for the printers. That doesn't mean I'm going to use them, but name it Sunny. What would I name the other one?
Blackie. Darkie.
Panda and Koala with the bamboo.
Ha.
I get it. Well, actually, koalas eat eucalyptus, but...
Red panda and panda.
Huh.
Oh, I know.
I was thinking of doing like Batman and Robin.
Yeah. He should print Batman and Robin. You need to print a Batman figure.
I like pandas and koalas. Calibrate. Go on, printer. So I don't know. You guys can't see this. It's going to be impossible for you to see this. Hey, buddy, move that tripod for me, would you?
Yeah, where?
That way and aim it this way. Yep.
This is light.
Yep. Okay, stop.
Or I'll take it.
Kind of aim it this. Aim it to the left a little bit. A little more. It's probably too much. Hang on. Let me see. It takes a minute. A Ferris wheel. A hamster Ferris wheel.
That's awesome. A zippy Ferris wheel.
Okay, hang on. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. Oh, too far. Move it back just a little. No, I mean twist. Stop there. Stop there. Nope. Stop. Stop touching it. Stop touching it. Stop touching it. Hang on. Hang on. Too far. Twist it back to the right. Too far. Just a little less. There you go. Right there. What? I can't hear you. You're mumbling into the couch cushion. What do you do now? Well, oh, here, hang on. I need to take these foams out. Well, we need to do your constitutional lessons. Right? What? Oh, I don't know. What did you learn? What? Well, you think you can just draw me a prototype? Please do that. There we go. Bambu printer legs in the baggie again. Oh, yeah? Oh, man, Daniel, I need to eat some lunch or some breakfast. I'm feeling pretty low energy and bad right now, but my wife and I are going to dinner in 4 hours, so I'm trying just not to eat. But I feel pretty rotten, so it wouldn't be that bad for me to go get some lunch and work with my kid on her constitution lessons, because we're about to that point in the school day. But I still need to do the test print startup on this thing, so... Oh no, the print bed's not in here. We need to cancel this, cancel this, cancel this. Got a problem. Dang it, dude. It's trying to calibrate and it doesn't even have the print bed on. This is bad. I think I'm going to turn the power off and turn it back on. Probably a very bad idea. Ready to print my buns. Let's see, let's go to settings. I need to do a calibration.
How many Harley Davidsons inside of you? Like how many orders?
As many as I can. I have to print so many Harley Davidson things. I'm trying to give 20 of them to that fireman's biker club. So as many as I can make, honestly. Okay guys, this printer's kind of got to do a calibration and some other stuff, and then I need to do a test print with it. So I'm going to probably feed it some filament at some point. I don't think it knows what it's doing right now though. I need that roll of green bamboo filament wherever that went. You seen that neon green bamboo filament laying around anywhere? Yeah, I don't know where Peanut put it. I told her to clean this and she kind of just jammed everything wherever she could really fast and walked away. Which is kind of the quality of those people coming out right now. There it is. Where is that? That's not it. What is this? This tile, who knows what she put it? Oh my god. Can you go over there to that big box sitting on top of the doodad and lift out the spool that's in there? I will print a Benchy. You better believe I'll print a Benchy. Now that I got the calibration going. You got it, Kat. It's the best test print I can start with. That's what I'm talking about. Looks good. How does it attach to the person's leg, though? Or their stump, I guess.
Well, I mean, all I know from all the videos that I watched is that it needs to fit in your pipe. So, like, sometimes they have stuff that's already attached to their pipe so that they can switch it out. Other times, like with hands and stuff, they just
Totally. Totally.
Okay, now I'm ready.
Okay guys, we're running the calibration cycle. I'm gonna go get some lunch. How'd that turn out?
That looks pretty good.
That's the cleanest one yet, huh? Yeah, it looks good.
So how many orders do you have right now?
tons, but half the time when people order stuff, they just disappear. They order stuff and then they're like, oh, never mind. It happens all the time. Oh, yeah, dude. Just happens. Alright, well, we got this little guy's calibrating now. I don't know where my other light is. Probably on one of the camera stands. Yep. We're going to have to just let this calibrate for a while, guys. Yeah, Kat, I have this riser thing that I printed. Here, I'll show you. And then I'm going to go make some lunch for you. Whatever. So I've got this riser thing that I printed, and the next thing I'll do is I'll install a new lighting kit on it, because this is not great. This? Yeah. And it holds this thing up. So this allows me to slide the glass open if I want to, so it can print better, and if I can get access to it for cleaning. Or there's a notch in there where I can lift the glass up. But the other thing is I can just leave the glass shut because this has vents on it, so it just lets the air pass out anyway. It's a pretty good print. I don't remember where I found that, but it's on Maker World somewhere. Now I just got to install a new lighting kit in it, which is a little bit of work I don't want to do yet.
Ooh, there's stickers.
But I will, soon.
Why is there stickers, Daddy?
It just comes with stickers to stick on accessories and stuff.
Cool.
Alright, so this thing's going to run a calibration for a minute, and then we'll print a nice little benchy. Oh, hey, Kat, I don't know if you could hear any of that, but that unit that I printed on the other printer lets you slide the glass and move the glass, and it has air vents in it, so you don't even have to open the glass. It's pretty cool. Here, I'll give you one more look here now that I have the microphone pointed at it. Yeah, I usually was taking the top cover off to vent out the hot air, and I always have to leave the door kind of cracked. But this allows you to just slide the glass, and then you can also put it up on another layer that props the glass. And then this has little opener and closable heat vents, so it can let the heat out as well. Also, if you're printing like PETG, well, ABS or something like that, you can open these little vents and it'll draw air through for the exhaust fan to pull, and then you don't have to leave the printer cabinet cracked. So it's a pretty great riser system. I'll definitely print one for this one pretty soon, but right now I just need this printer to print some parts for me, because with all of these Harley light boxes I've been printing, I want to let the printer with all the AMS installed do the color, and I just need something to chug away and print these black electrical boxes for them. So I print PLA as well. I don't like the other filaments. I don't need them, but I think I'm going to do some stuff for outdoors, and so I need to start printing in PETG. I have a UJOYBIO, my favorite filament company, that sponsors me a little bit. They sponsor me a little bit. They're going to send me a couple of rolls of PETG in a couple of days here. They're also sending me some rolls of rainbow crystal filament. So I'm trying to figure out what to print out of those. Sure, say something in Ukrainian, and then I'm going to lunch. We're just going to leave this going for a little while. Actually, I'm going to shut this stream down because we're pretty much just to the calibration test. After lunch, I'll start a new print all day stream, and I will print a bunch of goofy stuff. Actually, I'll print the Benchy, and I'll be printing another Harley Davidson. So that's it, you guys. I'll chat with you a little later. I'll start a stream probably like an hour and a half. Oh, thank you, Kat. That's awesome.